Hi, Crystal. This is your reading for you and Glenda. Glinda, I believe that's how you pronounce her name. Yeah, this was just a pure pleasure for me. She is a absolutely wonderful person. So that you can see everything, I am gonna move these since it's a pretty large spread of cards, 4 different decks. All right, so just a little bit of information. Um, I allow whoever I am connecting with, which is Glinda, I allow the person to choose their 3 cards up here. And every single reading will be different, very, very different. It shows me what type of person they are. It kind of shows me their heart, if that makes sense. So, I love her first card. Her first card was the Hope card, and I had to smile. I'm not sure if this was her personality in life, but it's her personality now, definitely. She she says, "Okay, off and on throughout my life, I had doubts that afterlife was real. Now, she she says, but this, I'm telling you, this made me smile so big. This is all I hear. This is awesome. And I'm like, well, I'm happy, Glenda, that this is so awesome for you. Her next card is the Restore card. I'm not sure how she passed away, but she's letting you know she's whole. She feels wonderful. There's no pain. There's no nothing. Now, I'm not sure if she experienced that in life, or even if she was a younger person, if what led up to her death. See, I don't have that information, but I'm just going to tell you what she is sharing with me. So, this one she chose for you, since you're the one that has initiated this reading. She's a very selfless person. I I don't think I've ever done a reading and connecting with somebody who's passed on that is like her. She's very selfless. She's more concerned about others than she is about herself. She wants you to take care of yourself. Okay? So, those were her 3 cards. I loved the meanings behind them and what she shared with me. All right, so the 2 of Swords. She's acknowledging that there were some decisions within family before her death, and she's acknowledging that after her death, that she sees that there's difficult decisions that have to be made. Now, I'm not sure if there's any type of conflict within the people dealing with her death, but I'm sensing that. Now, this is the Hermit card. This comes up almost every single time I do a reading and I connect with somebody who's passed away. It's acknowledging your grief. It's acknowledging that your pain, and what you're going through with her passing. That's what that card stands for. Now, This is the Fool card, right? That can mean many things, and it changes every single reading, right? Um, she's just seeing this as an, how do I put this? Sometimes I have to stop and slow my brain because when I'm doing the actual reading, um, the person that has passed away that I've connected with gives me a lot of information very quickly. This is about her being free, about in her life that she has now, that this is like a journey to her. It's not something bad. It's just another step in her journey, if that makes sense. This one, the World card, that's a major card. And all I heard her say was, this is my card for coming full circle, by the way, that it doesn't matter how long you've lived, life is too short. It goes by really fast. So enjoy your life while you're living it. She said the most beautiful things. This is a card acknowledging about money issues concerning you. This is the Ten of Pentacles. And she wasn't one to mince words, elaborate, have a whole bunch of flowery words. I'm not sure if she was like that in life, but in this reading, she really didn't. She kind of got to the point. She doesn't feel like she needed to say a whole bunch of stuff to make her point about stuff. So she is acknowledging your finances. She said you're going to be okay. And then she left it at that. She didn't elaborate on how you're going to be okay, when you're going to be okay. She just wants to say to you, you're going to be okay. All right, so this was the third deck. And on these words up here, a lot of times, they have nothing to do with what the person I've connected with is imparting to me. Just know that. I know that probably doesn't make a lot of sense. This is just spirits like to tell their story in the cards because it gives us a visual. I mean, I'm seeing the pictures. I'm hearing the words within my head. But it helps the people that are left behind to give them this visual. So this is what I do. She's at peace. I know you said in your question it hasn't been, you lost Glenda just recently, but she wants you to know that she's happy and that she's at peace and she's going to be okay. This one, I was hoping she would elaborate, but like I said, she did not. She gave me her message and then she moved on. This one was trying to remember exactly how she put it. I remember. Okay. I wanted to make sure I remembered because it's kind of one of my favorite sayings. She said, and like I said, she didn't tell me who, what, where, how, nothing. She just said, there's going to need to be some come to Jesus moments. That one made me smile too. Like I said, it's one of my favorite sayings. And yeah, I asked her to elaborate, but then she was like, nope, moving on. I don't know if she lived her life like that. I kind of wish I knew her age when she passed away, because that would really tell me a lot about the era she lived. It just would give me a lot of being able to connect the dots, if that makes sense. All right. This one is also for you. Kind of ignore the graduation day up there. Okay? This goes along with this card and for you, and in general, she said, sometimes we have to learn lessons the hard way to get the best wisdom. I'm hoping you'll know what that means. But this one is her also acknowledging that she's seeing you guys, she's seeing you, that some of you guys or you are feeling kind of numb right now. Now, this one did mean exactly what's on the card, not the self-medications and these, but she sees that, and she does not like what her death has done to you and her families. She didn't say if she had extended family or anything, to your lives. All right. Like I said, she kind of got right to the point. This one connected to this one, the come to Jesus moments, that there's definitely gonna need to be some very serious conversations about something. I do not know if she meant you, other family members, but she's just letting you know that some things are coming concerning this. Okay? I did move some of these cards out of the way because they were covering up. So, I get this one almost every time I'm doing a reading and I'm connecting with somebody, a female, but the meaning will be different with each one. This one is, she is sending her love to you. That's all I heard. And I said, that's enough, Glenda. Those words speak 1,000 words. She is sending her love to you. The next one is, this goes back to harmony and the hope. I love how she made it so simple for me to understand exactly what information she was imparting to me. No wasted words. Again, there's a freedom in her life. She, like the dove going off and flying, this is how she's feeling right now. She just wishes that you guys weren't left with the grief of her death. Okay, this one was for you also. It is what she's telling you. And this one, there's no confusion. It's this is what she was trying to get past. Like there's a past, a known, what is known now, an unknown, and then the future. This was for you. She knows that you're feeling uncertain about certain things in your life, but you're going to have to make some hard decisions for your life, for yourself, and she wants you to make really good decisions that are going to benefit you the most. Okay? Oh. This is also about how she's feeling. She truly is really happy. She's feeling such joy in her life right now. And I know I say life, but since there is life after death, this is her second life. So in her second life, she's feeling a lot of happiness. Okay. Now, this I couldn't wait to get to because it was my favorite card for her. And it showed a little bit of her thought processes and what she's thinking. She's... Okay. I've never had this happen. And it's so cool. Okay. Now, kind of ignore that, right? And even ignore the words down here. This has to do with really good-looking men. I know, that's weird, right? And all I hear is, boy, are there some good-looking men here. And it made me laugh. It made me laugh. And not in a, ooh, they're hot type of, she's just acknowledging, hey, I can look, and there's some good-looking men here. And she just laughs. And I just thought, this is one special woman. She's somebody after my own heart. But this was just a very, very different connecting with somebody that's passed over, reading. And each one tells a different story. And it was a blessing connecting with her, bringing her message to you. It was just a privilege, and it was a pleasure. So, I'll never know her, but I would have loved to have met her. That I will say. Please let me know if any of this resonates with you, or if I can clarify anything. And I just hope that this gives you some form of peace. I do post these onto my page, so if you want to come back at a little bit later time, I'm not sure how long Facebook allows them to stay on, but you can come to my page and rewatch it as much as you want. All right? Thank you again. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend.